The controversy over the European Super League has raised questions whether fans should be given a stronger voice. A relative lack of regulation means England's biggest clubs are owned by American billionaires, Russian oligarchs and Arab sheiks.
As a result, British fans are driving change to see laws implemented allowing them to own a portion of their club.
The Super League may have been extinguished, but the fires have been stoked. Arsenal fans want the club's billionaire owner Stan Kroenke to sell up.
If we as fans really want change, we've got to get the owners out.
Promised us so much and he's delivered on nothing. Absolutely nothing. He'd rather spend his money on his American teams and his own pocket.
In Manchester, United fans have long called for the exit of the Glazer family, also American billionaires. This latest perceived betrayal has reignited their desire. This group of supporters turning up at the club's training ground before they were talked down by the team's coach, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He was in a more forgiving mood of the paymasters who left him in the dark.
I'm so happy that all the owners, all the clubs involved agreed that this was a mistake, and I've always had a good working relationship with the club and the owners. Of course, behind the walls of the building we speak, they listen to my opinions, and we're working to move Man United forward, of course.
The big question now is what punishment England's 6 rebel clubs may face. The FA says our primary focus now is that it can never happen again. We're exploring all options to prevent that, including legislation and changes to our rule book. Nothing is off the table.
Everywhere we go!
English supporters have been credited for helping thwart the breakaway. As such, it's unlikely sanctions will involve points deductions or exclusion from competitions, because that would be seen as punishing them. The FA have emerged from this chaotic failure of the Super League as PR winners. Chief Executive Mark Bullingham leading the fight against the Big Six. And their good week continued as Wembley were awarded another match at Euro 2020. Already hosts of the semi-final and final, it will now host a round of 16 game originally destined for Dublin. They were deemed unsuitable hosts because coronavirus restrictions wouldn't allow enough fans. Wembley may have been picked as an alternative host anyway, but there's no doubt that events of the past week won't have done their chances any harm. Relations between UEFA and the FA are now at an all-time high. As a result, their joint British Isles bid for the 2030 World Cup is also more likely to get crucial UEFA backing. A small glint of light for some in a week which exposed the dark forces that rule football.